Most of us have difficulty accepting ourselves for who we are, and if you are one of the many people who struggle with this, then this video will provide some tips that are critical for self-love. We want to give the best of ourselves in the world, but much like the flying emergency procedure, we need to care for ourselves before we care for others. A part of this is to love yourself for who you are, and so here we explore how to love yourself and be confident with 5 self-love tips. Number 1. Challenge yourself. One of the best ways to develop and grow self-esteem to help develop your confidence is to challenge yourself to new things by doing what's beyond your comfort zone. If you have a skill that you haven't developed to be of value to others, then this is often a great place to start, as you can often challenge yourself to make it of value to others. For example, I've generally had a firm interest in my personal growth, but initially it was just personal to me. From here, I pushed myself to talk to others I knew personally, provide little tips that could be helping them with a problem that they were facing, eventually moving on to this channel. By pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone and doing what you set out to, you can build up a set of references of reasons to have self-belief and a sense of accomplishment and pride in what you've done. Number 2. Be objective. One of the biggest issues most of us have is we're way too hard on ourselves, focusing heavily on what we can't do or have failed to do, rather than respect what we can. For example, I myself have traditionally let my insecurities take a hold of me and my capabilities, and while it's useful to acknowledge where you can improve, I didn't always appreciate my strengths. This isn't to mean to be arrogant, but rather just have an objectivity about yourself and your capabilities, as when I learned to acknowledge my strengths, I immediately felt a lot more confident in myself. It's from here I grew to be more confident and to try and test out new things, push myself to take on new challenges and see what I was capable of, each time acknowledging both successes and failures and appreciating I'm far more capable than I first realized. Number 3. Care for yourself. It's obvious, but so important and something so many fail to do at many fundamental levels, so learn to care for yourself, your health and your well-being. The fact is, a little exercise each day, eating properly and a healthy diet, as well as taking time out to spend time reflecting on your mental health goes a huge way. It's not just an act of self-love, as in fact it goes a long way to develop your self-love too, as for example doing the things mentioned help you feel a sense of accomplishment and thus release dopamine, which makes you feel better and happier, meaning you develop a greater sense of care for yourself and feel better about yourself, having compounding effects. Number 4. Grow self-belief. Love is built on foundations of trust, which develops self-belief of what you're capable of and that you can achieve phenomenal results in life. So develop trust in yourself, as you will grow confidence, belief and esteem in yourself, which will develop a greater sense of self-love as a result. If you're wondering how to do this, push yourself to always try new and interesting things, which helps you go beyond your comfort zone, with every success being an additional reference of why you should trust yourself. In the event of failing, don't let that detract you from trusting yourself either, as while it might be a failure, it's also another step to learning how to succeed as well. Number 5. Have a purpose. The fact of the matter is, if you can find a reason for being and pursuing goals that go beyond your self-interests, then you will naturally be motivated to act, regardless of how much you love yourself. However, this also helps develop self-love, because as you work towards that purpose, you feel better about yourself as you make progress towards your goals. This process will see you grow as an individual, which acts to compound on the previous points we've covered, where you'll push yourself, build references why you should have self-belief, you'll focus on caring for yourself in order to give the best you have, and ultimately, you'll feel satisfaction in what you do and who you are, as it's in alignment with who you want to be. So have a purpose. Develop a reason of what you work towards, and from it, learn to accept and love yourself for who you are. Do you apply any of these tips already or intend to in the near future? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe as we help you live life on your terms. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to ensure YouTube notifies you of the latest uploads. Thanks for watching.